Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Latina, the NBA celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs. That was their second loss in 2 games. Now they've got a chance to turn the tide and get back on course.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio, defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Smith. And it's Galloway in at the point. So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Picked by Randall. Williams kicks to Randall. The shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
To the right side. Lakers passing it around. Williams kicks to Hibbert. Shoots from 12. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Galloway kicks to Green. Passes it to Galloway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. Here's Aldridge, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both shots. That's good from the stripe.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Outside, Russell. Inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
No good on the second free throw. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Russell. Outside Aldridge. Here's Galloway. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Lakers. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Lakers trail by 5. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
And thank you for that, Doris. And here's Russell following the 3 moments ago from LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's sent back by Russell.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Spurs leading by 6. Galloway kicks to Smith. Now the feed to Green. And that one's good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Russell passes to Williams. Randall kicks to Russell. Wide open look. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Here's Galloway. He's got 5. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. And it sure was a thing of beauty to watch. So far in the game for Rain Man, already with 8 points and a steal.
It's amazing. More than 50% of their scoring, one guy.
He is tearing it up, ripping it to shreds. I tell you what, this is some kind of game he's having here.
Now here's Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Aldridge. In transition, here come the Spurs. Kicks to Leonard. Shoots it. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Williams dishes to Russell. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Galloway. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? Freak is second.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Spurs. From 18 feet away, bounces high off the rim and drops. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Boy, an awful lot to like about that shot from Williams.
Aldridge. Leonard on the wing. It's stolen by Randall. Russell with it. He's coming.
Night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Now here's Leonard. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Mahinmi's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Lakers trail by 9. Down low. Got a piece of. And good on the basket. Book it.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Picked by Randall. Russell dishes to Randall. Knocked loose. Mahinmi's shot is good.
Just the shot they wanted. Point blank range.
San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Galloway. He's got 10. Back to Aldridge. Leonard against Kid Gilchrist. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Galloway. The Lakers with the rebound. Now, here is Russell. He has 6. Green with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The Spurs working the ball around now. Galloway, and he goes in for the dunk.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Leonard. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's putting up about 7 rebounds and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Julius Randle. Young comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Porter subbed in for Williams. Now, here is Russell. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Parker with it. He's picked up by Russell. Galloway, no good. Lakers trail by 11. And Young kicks to Russell. Bass gets an open look. And the Lakers with another miss.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Parker's shot is off.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Spurs leading by 11. Galloway kicks to Parker. Here's Galloway, defended by Young. Beyond the arc. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Galloway. Galloway has got 15 points. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The drive by Russell. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Russell against Parker.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Parker's got his first points in this one. Lakers trail by 16. Bass, a screen on Parker. Young in the corner. Will it go? Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Parker off the pick from Galloway. There's a screen. It's Parker with the drive. He used that pick to perfection. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Oh, I love that dish down low. So a moment now to see the story on LaMarcus Aldridge. The past month has been surreal. 6th in three-point field goal percentage, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And, you know, back to his efficiency from 3. You know, defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success. Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
And that one's good. Parker. Parker's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Russell against Parker. Pass to Porter. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Leonard with the ball, and he gets the bucket. And that's 17 points for Freak.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Porter kicks to Bass. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And he banks in the layup. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Russell. Here's Porter. David West grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Young. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls, and really a good...
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
We've seen a lot of their...
We've got Cole Aldrich, Lewis Williams out there with Porter. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Kid Gilchrist in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Galloway. Off target from three-point range. Lakers trail by 13. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He finished with 28 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. This performance was just the latest in a string of performances for his team, as they have been playing well of late. Guys?
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Aldridge kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 5. Goes up the baseline. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Anderson outside. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that one's good. 23 points for Freak.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Now Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Williams. A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for West. And it's Green in for Tony Snell. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Galloway. He's got 23. Aldridge with a screen on Williams. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Galloway kicks to Smith. Kid Gilchrist against Green. They set the pick. He feeds it to Anderson. 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here, and that one's good by Aldridge.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
A break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at San Antonio. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's Los Angeles. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And, for the Spurs, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
Galloway, the pass to Aldridge. Outside, Green. Launches a 3. The shot no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Williams kicks to Kid Gilchrist. From downtown, the rebound by Anderson. San Antonio leading by 12. Galloway, the pass to Anderson. Aldridge wide open, he fires. Sinks the triple. Aldridge has got 5 points now this quarter.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers.
Roy Hibbert.
Porter kicks to Hibbert. Right side, Kid Gilchrist. The leaner. No good off the back of the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
5 to shoot. Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Williams.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
This is to Porter. And here's Randall. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. They get it back.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Williams attacking. Nails it from the high post. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's Galloway. 23 points in the game. Here's Aldridge. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Evan Fournier's checked in for San Antonio. Lakers trail by 18. Williams with the ball. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Galloway. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now here's Williams. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Hibbert with the screen.